Kenyatta. This is the Global Digest think tank group. You are our guest today. Why don't you let us know yourself? Exactly what are you doing at the moment and what is your organization?
We collaborate in delivering informations on the atrocities that are going on in the east of the Democratic Republic of Congo. So we recently, the UN, the fact-finding missions, just published a report. I think it was released on the 9th of September or 5th of September, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, so now after that, we independently also as Justice Congo Group released our own reports just to complement what the UN fact-finding mission have released. So I'm the executive director of Justice Congo Group. My name is Kenyatta Christian Mirindi. As I already said, I came from the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and I've been living here in the UK. And given the fact that the issue of DRC is kept silent, I couldn't take this for granted. Then I decided campaigning against all this, about all these human rights abuses that are unknown to the entire world. When the commission was established, the fact-finding missions by the UNCR in Geneva, we at Justice Congo Group, we have the expertise. Yeah, so we investigate, we collect informations that helped to build up that report.
I see.
Office of Human Rights Commission, yes. Yes, at that moment, it was Marlene Ushla. And I think now, after the first report was released, there are now 3 independent experts that have been appointed. So it's another second process that we're still waiting now. When this office was established, we wanted, given our expertise, so we wanted to get involved. But we only signed the document for about confidentiality, where we have to how the information should be shared, data should be shared, and there was no a proper mandate at that specific moment, given the fact that UN itself had a financial problem as we speak. They are getting difficulty in getting funds. So, except that, as members of civil society, we also ask the UN, the mission, the fact-finding missions, that at least there should be a protocol that should be used as a mean of a proper collaborations. And this is what they did not want to do. But we also, our organization, asked them to use the jurisprudence of, I think, Syria, where NGOs were involved to work with the UN fact-finding mission at that moment. So we asked them that also should be applied, but that wasn't the case. And that's why, for instance, when the report was published, although we signed these consent forms on how the information we deliver to them should be shared, so we signed that consent, but we thought, Justice Congo Group in particular, thought that wasn't a very good process. And we asked them to use the Syria model, where I think 8 NGOs signed a protocol with the UN in these fact-finding missions. So it was a little bit vague, and that's the reason why maybe we were not cited in the report, but we were only referred to as a civil society. They collaborated, the fact-finding mission collaborated with civil society movements in DRC and worldwide. So, and this is why now, with this inquiry mission now, we are trying now to ask that there should be at least a proper guides, if you like it, that will show really this mutual collaboration. And this is the process I think we will take further. This is where we asked also how would the issue of DRC be investigated without involve Congolese themselves or those with Congolese background. So we were only consulted with also, because we are in connections, we work in conjunction with the civil society in DRC. So we all, as I know, we worked, it wasn't really well established, the missions. So yeah,
I see.
So they were getting these informations, our inputs. So they should at least refer to the organizations, cite the organizations. But I understand that for security purpose, some of organization could be not named, yes, given the security situation that is happening as when they started and going forward. But it wasn't really clear because, for instance, Justice Congo Group, we are not scared of anyone. So we would like, if the input is there, it has to be there because we believe in the fear-free, and and that's why we are here. Because the issue of DRC has been hidden behind bars. So we don't want that. We want the truth to be known.
I see. Are you now collaboration between UN and UN and NG, your Congolese organization?
The UN, when they started this mandate, it wasn't an easy task for them. The US and all donors have cut off the fundings. So also it comes where the M23, the Rwanda soldiers, because it's Rwanda M23 anyway. So they've made a terror still today, where it wasn't easy for organizations or non-governmental organizations to get into place to investigate about all these abuses. So I think the UN also looked at the security of whoever who will be involved. And I think it was a mechanism of protection because like members of civil society have been chased and there is no law there. If the occupied negative forces of M23 catch you, Ali, you are, if they suspect you, you are dead.
Right.
Then, yeah, I think the UN took all those into consideration. But at the same time, I think for us, who are organizations like us, should be at least cited. Yes, who are like outside, although we have got our people there, our people also are working undercover, yes, to collect information, so they are not known. Yes, so yeah.
So in any case, you are doing human rights violation data collection cases in across Congo, right? You said you reported it to UN fact-finding mission.
So yes, first of all, we are working, the fact-finding missions is working in the East DRC, that's the southern North Kivus. So the reports, the mission, the fact-finding mission delivered. Sorry, so I think it was from January to September. Then we as Justice Congo Group, we participated in a data delivery to the UN, but also given our day-to-day daily work, so we investigate and we had another report on our own just to go deeper where the fact-find mission could not get this information. So I think I've forwarded you the report. And when you look at it, you will understand that it's more deeper. So it might not be more professional than the UN one, but you will understand that we collect information from the source and the deeper. And then, yes, so I think the UN can still be inspired of that information to complement what they have already got. Yeah, so, and we are continuing. So we'll deliver another report. Yes, I think so far we have got like 3 reports, if I'm not mistaken. If you go to our website, they will be there. But also we report to different organizations, politicians directly. But we always make this type of reports on a regular basis. So we have also press release. They are all on Justice Congo Group website.
And UN fact-finding mission did not support any financial support or any material support. Nothing.
Not at all.
Where is your Justice Congo Group headquarters, in UK or it's in Congo?
Yes, so Justice Congo Group is here in the UK. where we are a campaigning group, but now we are shifting to an NGO. And in DRC, we are registered as an NGO. So Justice Congo Group is our mother body, and then DRC is an NGO. Yes. In DRC, what is going on is a chaos, and the people, the victim of rape, torture, those whose husband have been killed, wife killed, children killed. Like we have got more than 2,500 cases of these abuses. And when you are interacting with the people on the ground, you see this misery. And then we have decided that we need to raise funds to ensure these people are not left behind. The information we are collecting are well kept for future evidences, because at the end of the day, we want justice to be done. Those accountable have to face justice.
Right.
So, yeah. So now we've decided that we have to shift now from a campaigning group to an NGO, but keeping the principles of campaigning as well. Yes.
I see.
Go more than 90 people because they're all over in DRC and outside. So it's just like because we work underground, undercover, and we are very proud of because yeah. So we are more than 93 staffs. Yeah.
I see.
I never go to Geneva, so prior to Justice Congo Group first was established by a lady, and they used to take our reports, and it was going to the UN when they were delivering in Geneva. So we used to work in conjunction with an organization that had a consultative status. Then after that, we did not go along with that organization, and we decided to stop collaborating with them because we didn't think that that's the way Justice Congo Group could work. Because, yeah, so, but we were delivering through them, via them, and our collaboration ended there. So I've been to Portugal, yeah, where we went to deliver as well, based on our own, search with GSI. So they allowed us to go and deliver there. Yeah, so it's those type of initiatives, individual initiatives that we have been carrying on, irrespective of the hardship, yes. But when it's come to support, no one supports us, no one, no institution whatsoever. I would say that Congo is big in terms of its size itself, and also what is go as wealth. Yes, but where people are poor. Yeah. Congo used to be Belgium colony, so there are two. There are two Congos. So there is Congo, Brazzaville, and the Congo Republic, Democratic Republic of Congo, former Zaire. So that's where we come from. So that's where, yeah. Yes, Congo was colonized by Belgium. So Belgium speak French. So meaning the official language in Congo is French.
Now also still Congo speak French as official language.
That's correct, yes. So we have, I think, more than 450 tribes, and the Congo is defined. People in Congo are defined, are recognized from their tribes, from their tribes. So, like in the east part of DRC, where this turmoil is going through, so we have got different type of tribes, and we are identified based on our tribes. For example, we have Bashi, Banyintu, Barega, Babembe, and going forward. So we are identified from our tribes. Yes, and we have each tribe have got its own language.
Which
Like
tribe?
myself,
Okay.
like myself, I'm a Mushi, so I speak Mashi. But I'm not only a Mushi because I came from a tribe called Banyintu. Banyintu it was a predominant tribe in east of DRC, and when they were fighting against the colonizers, the Belgium, because they were very, very strong people. So when they were fighting with Belgium, those who came to occupy and started colonize people there. So they could not accept that. Then they have to fight.
And I saw in your report there are a lot of human rights violations, and I don't know, Congo is still you have a civil war or it's still a conflict against the government. The ruling government right now is a democratic government or authoritarian government. How can you categorize them?
So I just want to make this clear, and this is the reason why we established this organization, Justice Congo Group. So you hear a lot about the war in DRC, saying that there is a civil war. No, there is no any civil war in DRC. And we need to be clear about this. There is no civil war in DRC. The war in DRC has been imposed by multinational corporations against the people of Congo, using proxies to facilitate these wars. These proxies are Rwanda, Uganda. Everything is documented. There's nothing we are inventing. Everything is documented from when this war started. So the main objective is the mineral that Congo has got. You hear about peace, the US peace agreement or whatever, all that, to be honest, it's nothing to do with the reality on the ground. And this is why the DRC war is painted as a civil war. There is no any civil war. It's a country called Rwanda, Uganda, that have been positioned to come and wipe out the local populations in DRC. And I'm assuming what I'm talking about. And whoever who think that this are lie can come and prove us. Because the UN have already in the mapping report that has been shelved. We continue documenting and nothing is being done. It's only about minerals and when the people are dying, where these corporations are fighting. We have, yes, so there's no any civil war in DRC. The current president of Congo, his name is Félix Tshisekedi Antoine.
He is elected one, or is their election was held?
Yeah, he was elected, yeah, the African style of elections, because our organizations also took that initiatives, and we worked with the opposition leaders, especially Martin Fayulu. But we have a report on the UN there as well. UN on our website, on the UN, so we have a report at the UN section, United Nations sections, and some of press release. So the election wasn't fair. He's from a tribe called Kasai. And yes, so he's not from my tribe.
Kasai is biggest tribe in Congo, or?
Yes, is one of, it's not a biggest, it's one of the biggest, yes. Le Bakongo, those are the one living around Kinshasa, Bandundu, yes. Yes.
Which means Congo, you don't have any single tribe majority population, right?
No, I won't say that, no.
So you have to be combination with different tribes to get election win, the popular vote, you know?
That's correct, yes. But the election have never been fair in Congo.
That's another case, right?
Congo is predominantly Christian. It's my own opinion. I think the religions, they're the ones in DRC were also amongst the problem.
Corruption?
Yes, corruption. And I think they have shifted, so there is no any morality down there. So all is in chaos. Everything is in chaos. Yeah.
Which means spiritual decline in Congo and among Congo people. The church weakens, and as you said, a lot of corruption.
Oh yes, because now what politicians and everyone who wants money will go and create churches around everywhere, and these churches are where the same people think that their problem will be solved going to churches. They are the same again, being the victim of those pastors, those priests, where they have to pay again, like money. These religions have to create problems in the families. So it's a chaos. It's a chaos. Congo is not a governed state.
Spiritual decline and moral decline, and also
everything has declined. Yes.
That will be affected. Also political system and government overall,
Yes.
the whole country. So you need to rebuild a good morality and rebuild the spiritual in the country and
Yes.
education to
Yes.
educate a lot of young people, and
Yes.
they can grow up properly, and it,
Yes.
it can build a good country. So you
Yes.
have morality, social problem, right?
Yes. Yes.
And
So, and this is something that have been created by those who want the mineral of Congo. So yes, we have got a lot of like coltans, diamonds. We have got these 3TGs that are revolutioning the technology. So lithium. So everything is there, really, to name the just few. Yeah.
and Congo government could not manage properly to extract the natural resources and properly manage and to get national, development to using the natural resources.
So
It's,
we
it,
need to understand
it
Congo
seems Congo
in this.
government could not able to manage properly, or it's a big corruption among government too.
So first of all, in order to respond to that question, you have to understand about the history of Congo. So after Mobutu Sese Seko was overthrown, uh, in 1996, there was a geopolitical change where the West had no interest whatsoever in the Cold War. So they have decided to invade Congo. They used Rwanda, Paul Kagame, to come and took over Mobutu. So that's where Rwanda invaded Congo. So they came with someone called a Congolese, because whenever they go for these events, they will have to bring some few Congolese around, painted. So now that Congolese, he was Laurent Kabila. So when he told the Rwandese, so we are now finished, you have helped me, you can go back home. So they said no, they killed him. So we know for a fact where the order came from. So it's not something that is hidden. It came from Belgium. And we have got evidences about this. He was killed, just like Patrice Emery Lumumba was killed by CIA. So he was killed because he was a patriot. Then the son of the so-called Laurent Kabila, who is a Rwandan national, evidences are there. Yeah, so a Rwandese national coming and became a president of DRC. His name is, he changed the name to Joseph Desire Joseph Kabila. So so
So
I've invested a lot. I've invested a
yeah,
lot in
Joseph
Congo's.
Joseph was president of Congo for how many years?
Joseph Kabila, I think 18 years.
Long
Is he
time.
18?
He was
8?
dictator in Congo for a very long
Oh
time.
yes, because he's a foreigner from another country coming to implement the project of Rwanda in DRC. So after he have sold the uranium, so the America, the UK had no interest in him any longer. So he had to go. And then Kagame brought along this Tshisekedi, who he think he can manipulate because he hasn't got any strong background in terms of education. or work wiser, because he never worked even in Belgium. He was delivering pizza. So everything is documented. Yeah, so they have to take someone like that. They can manipulate him. Up until now, can you imagine Rwanda aggressing you, but you can't even close the embassies or even attack Rwanda for self-defense constitutionally, because he's just a puppet there in power. So there's nothing going on. So he's just there relaxing, traveling. So he doesn't do anything, because when you are president of a country, it's a sacrifice you have decided to take in your hands for the sake of generation to generations. But for him, that's doesn't, yes. Yeah, so the Congo is not governed by Congolese. The orders comes from Rwanda, Uganda. And you asked, is Congo bigger? I said, yes, it's bigger. I think my own region is bigger even than Rwanda. So we are not only blaming Rwanda, but the Congolese themselves. When you talk about religion, all these things, they are also additional factor to Congolese. So Congolese still, up until now, don't understand why they should protect their country, as long as they can be corrupt. And they think that if I get money, I can go somewhere else to buy a house, someone else's country. So I think there is a problem, a huge problem.
So
Yes.
you want to say that Joseph from Rwanda ruled Congo for 18 years, so many years, which means Joseph was collaborated with the colony countries, Belgium and other Western countries, and they manipulated Congo, and they mash up the Congo. You want to say like that, and then now they don't need any more Joseph, and the consequence of those Rwanda or Uganda, they created rebel at the Rwanda Congo border and Uganda Congo border. So they left a lot of rebellions. I mean, that is directly supported by Rwanda government or Uganda government. Example, Rwanda Hutu rebel, FDLR is supported by Rwanda government, or other rebels supported by Uganda government. How can you say that?
So yes, first of all, when Joseph Kabila, the Rwanda, his true name is Hippolyte Kanambe. So that's his true name, yes, but he changed the name. Yeah, so technically speaking, that man should should face justice. Yes. So now, when he came into power, he changed the constitution of Congo. There were still these so-called wars where he has to integrated army, where they have to bring Rwandese and the intelligence, Ugandese, because they're coming to take the lands where all these minerals are. And that's why you'll see whenever they're fighting, they are going to capture areas where minerals are. So now they changed the constitution. They brought Rwandese soldiers into Congolese. They brought officers from Rwanda, Uganda into Congo army. So they also went on to create own militias in DRC. So all the politicians in DRC, although they are called ministers or whatever, the order comes from Rwanda. So they're just painted. They've got nothing to do except accumulating money for bribery, for corruptions. So that's how the system is, yes. Yeah, from the top.
I see.
Rwanda and Uganda have even managed to take even the archives of the Congolese. So we don't know who is Congolese and who is not a Congolese. And this is known by the international community. Can you believe this? And they are doing nothing because there is a plan beyond that of balkanizing the east part of DRC.
I see.
Yes.
So those mineral natural resources are near Rwanda border or near Uganda border, then how they can easily, get those resources.
Yes.
Congolese should defend,
Yes. Yes. I came from the east part of DRC. We have go border with Rwanda. In fact, some of Rwanda, some of Rwanda entity belonged to us Congolese. So now, in South Kivu, that's where there are a lot of minerals. When you go to North Kivu, with border with Rwanda, and then Uganda in Ituri. So that's where all those minerals are. Yes.
It is around nearby Rwanda border.
That's correct.
It's
Yes.
easy for them to take all these resources.
Yes.
Even they do directly by Rwanda government or Uganda government or indirectly using militia to
No,
get
it's directly and indirectly because the system of DRC is all it's not a country. Yes. It's a land where everyone comes.
Yeah, 400 plus tribals in Congo. They have any clash or fighting each other among? You said there are no civil war?
Yes, there is no any civil war. We had the President Mobutu who unified us, and no problem whatsoever between Congolese. There are those who now are called Wazalendo, who after all these things that have been going on, they are now fighting to protect their land. Yes. So there is no any war within Congolese. Everything that is being talked about it is a lie.
I wonder, Rwanda and Uganda is small country, compared to
Yes.
Congo in terms of territory. I don't know,
Yes.
population.
Yes, in terms of populations, backward, so we were 45 millions. But you have to understand also that according to some estimates, it's now more than 45 million that have been killed so far. Sorry. Yes, I think 16 million so far, 16 to 18 million. Yes, but Congo itself, in terms of population, is also bigger than the population of Rwanda combined with Uganda. But it's because of lack of ideological bankruptcy that has led to all this chaos. Although we are many, but we are still being wiped out because of the system in place and the people themselves who still can't understand that they have to work for the integrity of their country and for the future generation.
Is there mixed ethnics living together in those countries?
Yes. There was a war in Rwanda where Rwandese were fighting together. Now, some of these Rwandese shift as a refugee. They went and gave them a mountain called Mulenge. Those are Rwandese, but they ask for nationality as a group. So that nationality was also repealed after that because it wasn't legally that they can give people as a group the nationality. So the Banyamulenge. So as I told you, we are DRC, people in DRC are defined by their tribes and not by a place like Banyamulenge. It's a mountain in whole plateau where in whole plateau. So in that whole plateau mountain, they call themselves after that mountain. But yes. So now they are there. They are being also used by Paul Kagame to create chaoses in DRC. It's just like us here in the UK. We came here in the UK for our safety. I'm a Congolese. There are also other Congolese. So we gather together. So let's say they put us in a place called Birmingham. So we took that name and become Birminghamians. And then we start now organizing chaos because we are being supported by Rwanda for their cause. Yeah, so this is what's going on in DRC.
Current
Yes.
your Congo government, your president, it seems he not able to control the whole country, right? It's big territory. And Congo government, I mean, he doesn't have enough soldier in Congo.
Yes, okay. As I just said, it's not a problem of the country being big. No. The country is big enough, but it's not the problem of the country being big. First of all, is the problem of legitimacy. So we don't have a legitimate government in DRC. So Tshisekedi is controlled by his bosses. So he's just there to accumulate money. So he controls absolutely nothing.
And Congo government doesn't have enough soldier.
Yes, you remember I told you that going back to what I said that Congo the government of Congo has been infiltrated. So it has those soldiers from Rwanda, Uganda, who were incorporated, who were brought into the Congolese army. So they have created those armies. So that's why the army is weak. Look at when the city of Bukavu and Goma were being captured. It's because they were not fighting. Instead, those generals who were at the front were giving orders to don't fight, and all the material, the weapon, I think it's more than 15 tons of all Congolese weapons that were captured, taken by the enemies. It's because the infiltration. So this is a failing state. And I wonder, these people who are trying to use Congo, to exploit Congo. I wonder whether they believe that there will be peace with, or how will they manage to even sustain their businesses when the disorder is there? Because it's speechless, honestly, to be honest. Yeah, so the government cannot fight because it's infiltrated by foreigners. Yes.
So you reported a lot of human rights violation and crime against humanity and child soldier and a lot of rape and sexual violence and I mean genocide, killing a lot of people. Most of those human rights violations committed by those rebel groups or Congo government soldier or which group committed those human rights violations?
So first of all, in terms of war, Rwanda and Uganda came with its own agenda of exterminating Congolese national in order to occupy his lands. And you'll realize that whenever they are occupying, they are also bringing their own people from Rwanda. So given the facts, so Rwandese and created M23 have killed Congolese. But in the FRDC, the soldier of Congo as well, they have also killed innocent civilians because this is an army that is not organized. They get less food to sustain themselves while they are fighting. So they use civilians as their source of procuration where they can get food. They are killing as well. So there was a Lendo also, those self-defense movement. There are also those who took arms to start stealing, but majority of them are fighting to protect their country because I do interact with them. I had even a cartography, a report within the UN sections where we talked about Wazalendo. So they're also killing some of those who were taken just the arm to start stealing. And sometimes also the Wazalendo fight within themselves because they want to position themselves, but it's not at a very large scale. So in overall, they are fighting to protect their nation.
You see, it means human rights violated by all of the group, the rebels group, also even Congolese government, soldier violated, everybody violated human rights, and local militia also violated human rights. And sometimes
Yeah,
they fighting each other like this. So you want to say more or less everybody is involved in human rights violation, rebels or governments or any local group, everybody, right?
that's correct. But it's depending on level of atrocities, because from the 2,300 cases, predominantly that we have recorded predominantly are the M23. But as you said, yes, all of them have done the crimes, yes.
Right. So I thought there was UN peacekeeper in Congo. Is still there or is it how they are doing?
No. The UN peace mission left DRC and in fact, before they started leaving DRC, our organization, Justice Congo Group, had a meeting with the UN because they were assessing whether they could go or not. And we came up with a report to warn them that if they were to leave DRC, the population will suffer. So there was already a warning given our intelligence on the ground. And this is the consequences. Yes, so they are not there.
So you want to say after UN peacekeeping mission left Congo, there were more human rights violations and crime against humanity?
There have been always human rights violations, even in the presence of the UN peacekeeping missions. But the question was why we're supposed to leave and leave the matter to the Sami RDC. Yeah, so we wrote a lot about this. So this situation of DRC is very complex, and that's why we need people who are determined to show the entire world what is hidden behind this. Is there a complicity because of the mineral that is being taken for free, and the people have to continue dying? So there is a problem. There is a problem. There is an issue. And
Because
this is on international scale and national scale.
right, your Congo government is weak and is malfunctioning or not properly functioning and not capacity to control or build the country. Is their Congo people not request to make stronger government and to remove corruption and a good government? How's the movement? There's no movement inside Congo.
Yes, these are Congo is no. So as I've just said, there is no any states. This is a painted state in DRC, and therefore there cannot be police, no military, no judicial institution.